All right, so the next question comes from Tiffany Englander. She has two questions. She says, what brand of waterproof backpack cover do you use, and what brand of rain jacket do you recommend? All right, Laura, do you want to take over you talk about the rain jacket?
Yeah, so...
you're into rain jackets.
Yeah, I like a good rain jacket. So the thing, there's not necessarily one brand that is much better than the rest, because a lot of the rain jackets sort of use the similar sort of like waterproof technology. But you do need to remember that you want to actually have a rain jacket that does have good waterproof technology.
It's crazy for a waterproof jacket. Crazy.
I know, but there are some very cheap ones out there which sort of, they're more water resistant a little bit, but they're not really waterproof. So I definitely think it's worth actually investing in a good rain jacket that is going to last you a while, because there's quite a lot of jackets that have a short shelf life, and you want one that is actually going to last you a good amount of time under heavy downpour. But with that in mind, you also want to get a rain jacket that is good for being light and breathable, because there'll be times in summer when you're in New Zealand when you'll still need a rain jacket, but it will be quite warm. And yeah, they usually have sort of ratings on rain jackets, which is like 10,000 waterproofness. Like I don't actually know the measurements, but yeah, they're measured in like 10,000 or 8,000 or 3,000. And I think for New Zealand, the best sort of number to hit is 10,000, because of those heavy downpours that often come. Yeah, so for us, the ones that we actually had for our trip is we had some ones from Torpedo 7, which are a New Zealand outdoor brand, and they sell quite a lot of stuff that's more on the affordable side of things.
And they had the one that had zip everywhere for breathable as well.
Oh yeah. So they have some extra features, like the underarm zips, so that you can have a bit of breathability when you're hiking under the rain and stuff. And also you want to make sure that the zips are very well sealed together, and they have those sort of like plasticky seals down the zips as well, and good pockets so your phone doesn't get wet. But yeah, I think next, like we are going to upgrade our stuff next, and actually in New Zealand, Mountain Warehouse has just opened, which is like a brand that has been, it's around the world, it's in the UK as well, but there's usually affordable but good stuff. So I think we're going to
really looking forward to that new brand coming to New Zealand. So,
probably going to go for that next and try that out. Do you want to talk about the backpack cover, Robin?
Yeah, of course. All right, we just have a few notes right here. When you send us the question in advance, we can take some notes, which is quite handy. All right, you ask about backpack cover as well. So obviously, you're probably going to be hiking, and there's probably going to be some rain, so you're going to want a backpack cover. Now, the first thing that I would mention is that usually when it's rain in New Zealand, there will be some wind. So you want the backpack cover to actually stick on the backpack very well. We did lose one to the wind, because he only had like one of those, kind of cheap elastic band that just goes underneath and just clips. So you want to make sure that it has like maybe your backpack cover has 2 or 3 different clips onto the backpack, so it doesn't just fly off. Honestly, we saw literally the backpack cover just fly off our bag straight away.
Yeah.
And also, to be quite honest, when you get rid of the backpack cover, sometimes just lay on the floor and there's a bit of wind, and you can fly really easily. So just make sure that the attachment from the backpack cover to the backpack is actually strong enough. That would be the first thing that I look at. And on the same kind of train of thoughts, I want the elastic bands, because how a backpack cover is. It's a bit like a shower cap that you put on your head, but it's a very big shower cap. That's basically what it is. So you want the elastic band to be actually not a cheap stuff because they break easily or this and that. You want it to be kind of a strong and sturdy one. It's worth definitely kind of spending good money on that. Now, I've seen so many of those backpack cover which are like camo colors or any of those kind of stuff that blends very well and everything. I'm so against that. I don't want them dark blue. I don't want them, because I'm feeling like if I'm actually end up hiking in the and it starts raining and everything, I'm usually it's not the best situation, and things could sometimes go wrong. Everything is wet, you may slip and this and that. So if I have a rescue team, I don't want it to be camouflage. I want them to see me.
Yeah.
You know, like if you look at all our videos, every single one of our jackets are actually super bright color. I personally feel like if I have to wear a jacket, I need to be seen.
Yeah.
Because I might be in a situation where I actually do need help. Man, there is nothing I hate more than that camo style design. I want everything to be super bright, so I know, you know, so I know I can be seen. That's my personal choice.
And also, it looks better in pictures when you're wearing colorful stuff, I think. Who cares about being seen?
Different priority. But yeah, same thing. So as I mentioned, we actually did lose one during our trip, and the one that we have is actually one of the smallest ones. It's not the right size. Speaking of it, you need the right size for your bag. So the one that we have left is not the perfect size for our bag. So we are actually on the market to get ourselves a new one as well. And we'll keep you posted when we decide on which one we're getting, and what it is. So about rain jackets, just to get back to that, link below. Rain jacket, there is an actual article that Laura wrote about all her thoughts about rain jackets with comparison of actually different rain jackets that she's been considering and all of that. So make sure that you, because you know, we want to make sure that you have all the answers that you need. So make sure to read the link below. And if you have any follow-up or any other questions for live chat videos, we are live every single week. So make them in the comment below, so we are getting a chance to answer them for you. Before I'm finishing about that, I just want to read a comment that we got from Y2J Does Asia. It says his wetsuit is made to be camo because he don't want to be noticed by shark at the beach. Shark like bright colors. I don't really know the truth behind that, but
I mean, they like bulls, and when they see red, they.
But that may be something you want to consider if you are scared of shark when wearing a rain jacket.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be worried about that on the beaches on New Zealand, do you?
No, you can't really.
There has been the odd thing, but sharks are usually pretty friendly.
If you hike the New Zealand mountains, I don't think you need to be scared of sharks. Just my personal thoughts.
Sharks maybe is not the priority of choosing your rain jacket gear.